ROVV 3-eccentric all-metal two-way pressure butterfly valve. The ROVV 3-eccentric all-metal sealed two-way pressure butterfly valve is of high-end quality and is made in China as import substitution. It is a popular choice among numerous power, heating, and chemical companies within the country. Maximum pressure level, 2,500 pounds. Diameter, DN50 to DN3000. Operating temperature, minus 196 degrees Celsius to 850 degrees Celsius. Butterfly valve development history. The first generation, in the 1930s, the concentric butterfly valve, also called the centerline butterfly valve, which is still widely used today, was invented in the US. The second generation, single eccentric butterfly valve, outdated. The third generation, double eccentric, soft seal butterfly valve, still in use. The fourth generation, two eccentric hard seal elastic seat butterfly valves, outdated. Fifth generation, the 1971 British patented triple eccentric butterfly valve, still in use. Sixth generation, 3-eccentric double-slope all-metal two-way pressure butterfly valve developed by ROVV technology. The seventh generation, 4-eccentric all-metal two-way pressure butterfly valve, patented ROVV technology, which can withstand high temperatures of 850 degrees Celsius, high pressures of 2,500 pounds, and ultra-low temperatures of minus 196 degrees Celsius. Definition of the 3-eccentric butterfly valve. Beveled right conical elliptical sealing butterfly valve. The first off-center axial eccentricity. The sealing surface is placed on the side of the valve stem, which is eccentric to the valve stem. Second off-center radial eccentricity. The valve stem is on one side of the center line of the sealing surface channel, and the center of the sealing surface is eccentric to the center of the valve stem. Third off-center, angular eccentricity, the angular offset between the rotation center of the sealing surface and the rotation center of the valve body. The sealing surface is an inclined cone relative to the rotation center of the valve body, and the sealing surface is an elliptical surface. Structural advantages of the ROVV 3-eccentric all-metal two-way pressure butterfly valve. 1. Two-way pressure bearing. The ROVV 3-eccentric all-metal two-way pressure butterfly valve uses a self-developed design software to analyze and optimize the parameters of the three off-centers and improve the geometric tolerance and dimensional tolerance accuracy of the key components to enable the valve for bidirectional pressure bearing and allow it to be installed in any direction. Its two-way pressure bearing feature has been approved by a national professional testing agency. 2. Full metal sealing structure. The structure of the conventional 3-eccentric multi-layer metal seal butterfly valve is a stack of metal sheets and graphite. The graphite in the multiple sealing layers can easily undergo erosion when exposed to fluids, leading to a shorter service lifespan. In contrast, the sealing pair of the ROVV 3-eccentric all-metal two-way pressure butterfly valve, namely the sealing ring and the valve seat, is made via all-metal forging. The sealing ring can be surfaced welded or spray welded with various wear-resistant and temperature-resistant alloys. Its advantages are erosion, resistance, small specific pressure, low torque, long service life, and wear resistance. 3. Unique second eccentric design. The second off-center of a conventional 3-eccentric butterfly valve directly offsets the valve stem from the valve body channel. The sealing surface channel and the valve body channel are coaxial, and the valve body is stressed non-uniformly. The second off-center of the ROVV 3-eccentric all-metal two-way pressure butterfly valve is the offset between the sealing channel and the valve body channel, and the valve stem and the valve body channel are coaxial, so that the two sides of the valve body are symmetrical and evenly loaded. 4. Double bevel surface sealing structure. The sealing surface of the ROVV, 3-eccentric all-metal bidirectional pressure butterfly valve, adopts a double bevel surface sealing structure, which reduces the radial eccentricity and greatly increases the width of the sealing surface, so that the sealing-specific pressure of the valve is small. The anti-friction performance is high, and at the same time, this structure lowers the valve's operating torque. 5. The sealing ring, valve stem, and driving spline connection structure can be replaced on-site. The ROVV, 3-eccentric all-metal two-way pressure butterfly valve by overall design has a service life of 50 years, and the design service life against hot water erosion of the valve seat and sealing ring is 30 years. ROVV designs the butterfly valve as a device so that every vulnerable part can be replaced on site. The valve stem and the butterfly plate, the valve stem and the drive are connected via a spline structure, which is evenly stress-set and easy to disassemble and assemble, reducing the long-term maintenance cost of the product. The lower valve stem has a fixed shaft structure and has better rigidity. The connection position where the valve stem is inserted into the butterfly plate can be shortened to make the channel flow resistance smaller. The upper valve stem has a pinless anti-blowout structure. The area subjected to driving forces is 10% smaller than the area bearing stress on the butterfly plate, which helps avoid internal fracture of the valve stem. The design of the double valve stem structure solves the problem of inconsistent expansion of the valve stem with the butterfly plate and valve body caused by thermal expansion. 6. Two-way sealing and zero leakage. The ROVV 3-eccentric all-metal two-way pressure butterfly valve can guarantee zero leakage in both directions under 1.1 times the nominal pressure during test, and zero leakage under the full pressure difference in both directions during use. 7. A fire-resistant structure in the truest sense. In a conventional 3-eccentric, multi-layered metal sealing butterfly valve, the multi-layered sealing ring is easily peeled off of its soft materials and metal sheets at high temperatures, which may even cause the metal sealing ring to lose support and result in loss of sealing function and inability to provide fire resistance. The ROVV 3-eccentric all-metal two-way pressure butterfly valve is completely suitable for high-temperature working conditions because of the sealing structure of the all-metal valve seat and the sealing ring, and has two-way zero leakage, which can realize the fire-resistant function in the truest sense. 8. The design of the self-lubricating shaft sleeve solves the problem of locking the valve stem and the valve stem hole to a great extent. The dust-proof structure of the upper and lower bearings can be supplemented with a spiral groove anti-crystallization structure. 9. Dynamic packing mechanism with disc spring. It can automatically compensate packing loss and prevent medium leakage. 10. Based on the customer's on-site operating conditions, we can specially design a product structure that's even more practical. ROVV3, eccentric all-metal two-way pressure butterfly valve. High-end quality substitution for import. We aim to provide our customers with high-end, reliable, and safer products. ROVV, one-stop valve solution. Shanghai Rogers Valve Co. Ltd.